If you're ready to change your life from the inside out, from a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual perspective, then I invite you to stay tuned for this video because I'm going to go over how I work with women one-on-one. So first, if you haven't, I provided the link below to go through this entire playlist. It's what I call Ayurveda mini-series, and we go into what is Ayurveda, the history, why it's relevant to modern women today, and then we spend just a bit of time on each dosha, on each body energetic blueprint, if you will, as according to Ayurveda, which is beautiful study of the 5 elements. So I'm going to show you what that all looks like in my office. Hey beauties, have you found that you have tried all modalities out there, from Western medicine to yoga, journaling, energy healing, and yet you're still not getting to the root cause of your issue, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional? There could be a reason for this. So I want to share my story a little bit, how I got into Ayurveda, and how I became a health counselor in this reflection of how it could help you. And so my name is Brittany, and I'm an Ayurvedic health counselor, yoga teacher for 10 years, and lifelong writer. And I have always been on this quest for solutions my entire life. So when I was a kid, I would wake up in the middle of the night. I was very young, by the way, probably under 10 years old. I'd wake up in the middle of the night with these spasms, and I didn't know what was going on. Later, I found out that they were acid reflux and GERD, and I went down the whole Western medical realm, even had a surgery, had several procedures, went on pharmaceuticals, and it just didn't change things for me in the long term. And so that, paired with a lot of on and off anxiety I've had throughout my life, I knew that there was a more natural approach to really address the deeper issues. I went to so many different doctors, just feeling frustrated, not feeling heard, feeling like they were just throwing pills at me and not really spending the time that they needed to on my issues. And now I'm not saying that Western medicine is bad. I use it when I need it, and I think it's life-saving and it's beautiful. And those who are in the field, if that's you, all power to you, and mad respect there. However, for some of these more subtle issues, whether it's gut issues or nervous system dysregulation, anxiety, depression, or just feeling like something is a little bit off, or maybe there's specific foods that give you symptoms, or you just don't feel like you are really in that space of clarity and feeling nourished every single day. You feel like your health is not totally in your hands. This is a great place to be. So I want to introduce you to this concept of Ayurveda. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my full free training of what is Ayurveda, the history, why it's still important during this time, this modern time. This ancient practice is 3,000 to 5,000 years old, coming from India. So why is this ancient practice relevant now, and why is now the time to pay attention to this practice? So I go through all of that. I also go through the main 3 body types. We also call this doshas, or imbalances, things that can happen according to your unique body type. So that will give you kind of foundational view of what Ayurveda is and why it's even a big deal. So I've been kind of studying and going through all these different modalities, from plant medicine ceremonies to tarot card training to Reiki healing, and these are all so helpful, and they've all been huge parts of my journey that I still use today. But I really wanted to create a career where I could help people on a 360-degree level. So not just herbs, not just yoga, not just breathing, but every aspect of your life. And this is what Ayurveda is. So this is why I'm choosing to work one-on-one with folks, is because we are all so uniquely, beautifully different. Each individual soul on this planet, none of us are identical, even as twins. We all have these very unique, what I like to call energetic blueprints from person to person, and that's going to change over various chapters of our lives. So we're born a certain way, where that's never going to change. This is kind of things like how we look and our bone structure and our genes and things like that. That's called your prakriti. And then there's also what's going on in your life now. Where do you live? What phase of life are you in right now? What stressors are you going through? What has happened in your life? That's called our vikriti, what we want to work with right now. And so Ayurveda looks at all of these things, where you came from, to really explore the soil beneath yourself, the stories underneath what makes you today, and says, okay, here's some energetic and physical patterns I'm seeing on a root cause level. And then from there, here's how we're going to give you your medicine that's unique to you in very small yet intricate ways over time. So this is the reason I'm choosing to work one-on-one with folks, is that to really have that deep transformation, you have to give yourself time, and you have to give your nervous system gentleness and slowness to incorporate slowly these changes over time, so that you do see that sense of nourishment over time. So I'm really excited to invite you all to apply for my one-on-one program called Nourished. This is a 5-month deep dive program where we're going to work together one-on-one for 5 months. 65% one-on-one health coaching. We're going to be meeting regularly, and you'll have regular voice memo support if anything comes up for you. And it's also going to be, the rest of that is education, Ayurvedic education. So why do I think this is important for you to learn about Ayurveda rather than just listening to the recommendations I give you? Is because I don't want you to have to keep going to practitioners all the time for the rest of your life. The reason why I'm giving you this education is so that you know inherently that when you feel out of balance, or when your child feels out of balance, or you're traveling and you feel out of balance, you know what to do. You have that wisdom within you, downloaded for life. So this program is not only just helping you in the moment, it's going to teach you tools and rituals and practices and herbs and all sorts of beautiful aspects that you get to work with for the rest of your life. You can come back to these teachings anytime you need them. So when you understand your unique Ayurvedic blueprint, you will know inherently how to nourish your nervous system. You will know what types of foods are going to nourish you at that time. You're going to know what herbal allies are going to support whatever imbalance you're going through. So after these 5 months together, you're going to feel confident, secure. You're going to feel deeply nourished on a tissue level and also on a nervous system level. And you're going to feel that sense of feeling seen and heard by someone who is taking the time to meet you where you are. So this system of working together is going to help you befriend your body. If you've been feeling at war with your body for a long time, or at war with your mind for a long time, and you're not getting those deeper answers, this is going to be a supportive, nourishing, and slow-moving approach, so that you can, when you're done working with me, you can walk away, you could teach this knowledge to other people, and you will have this wisdom within you for yourself and for your family for the rest of your life. You will learn how to befriend and love your body exactly as it is, so that we can nourish the things in our body that we've been at war with. When I'm having any sort of flare-up or any sort of indication of my imbalances coming to the surface, I no longer am at war with it. How can I parent my body and nourish my body so that it can calm down and remember its power? So apply below. We'll hop on a quick call, and I can't wait to see you in there.